Welcome to Brain Wreck. I'm Jason X.
Ooh, you are hot on the mic. Let me try to fix that real quick. Give me a little. Come on. Give me a little bit of an intro. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Welcome to Brain Wreck. I'm Jason X.
You're still a little bit hot, but I think that'll be fine because I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is the best show on the internet.
We're back for another Wednesday. Do you know I went through half of the day today without realizing that it was Wednesday?
So did I. As a matter of fact,
I thought it was Tuesday for a good chunk of the day, and then I had like a no shit moment, and I realized my mistake. And then I was like, "Oh no, we have a show tonight."
See, I didn't realize till about 7 o'clock.
Okay, that's a little bit worse than me.
Because like the wife and the kids are out for the night.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a spur of the moment spontaneous thing. They got they're having a fun time over at grandma's.
Oh, okay.
And
so you got the house all to yourself?
Yeah, I got the house to myself. So like when I heard that, I was like, "Oh man, I can make so many plans."
I was going to say you could make you could get up to so much mischief right now.
I could do so many things. And I was starting to like make a list.
Yeah.
You know, I was really starting to like get into a groove of like all the things I'm going to do. And then I was like, "Oh wait. It's Wednesday."
It was Wednesday.
And so here I am.
Yeah, I mean, it's what do you do with your free time on Wednesday? You do this shit. This is
I do this show. You know, this is the only hobby I have.
No.
It is.
Were we like just talking a little bit about this the other week?
We were, and it hasn't gotten better. In fact, it's probably gotten worse. So, but I am looking to fix that. You know, I'm starting. I feel like things are starting to turn around now that June's fucking coming to an end,
which is crazy.
Get out of this fucking month.
That is wild. This is actually not to step on your story, but this is Christy and my 1 month anniversary. So
yeah, we
made it a month.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Well done. Well done. There you go. Mazel tov.
Okay.
That was a month ago?
That was a month ago.
What is time?
Dude, that's why I can't believe it's already the end of June.
June's always a shit show.
You say that it is.
It and I think what happens is because it's the middle, right? So it is the tail end of the first half of the year,
right?
And the ramping up of the second half of the year,
right?
And in video production form, when you put that crossfade in, okay, you know, when you're doing a smooth transition, the middle is all fucked, like all of it. Every time.
You got to hide so much on top of it. I do feel more so over the past few years. I guess maybe with the exception of last year because we went to Europe. But I do feel like June ends up being like a throwaway month in some cases, just kind of like what you were saying, where it's the tail end of the first half of the year. But then it's also the ramp up to the second half of the year.
Right.
And you're really sandwiched in between. You got Memorial Day, which is kind of like, I feel like every time around Memorial Day, that is sort of like the first extended holiday that people take in their brains. Because like, it hits Memorial Day and it's like, okay, this is 1 month to go.
Right.
Before, the end of the quarter. No, you're crazy. June is the best. I
love that for you.
I
love that for you.
Yeah. I think it's perspective because I remember growing up, June being like the month because it was the last month of school, first month of summer break. It was like just the first month of summer.
Right.
So like it had all this excitement. Now it's just like, what do you mean May was a month ago? Like it just kind of flies by these days, I feel.
It does, and it's so funny because I have this conversation more and more with, like either my parent or
Right.
you know, people that are older than me, and I just keep asking everybody, like, does time get less weird? So,
No.
like, or is it just going to keep getting weirder? And the consensus is it just keeps getting weirder.
Yeah.
Like everyone I talk to just says it just keeps getting weirder.
Mm-hmm.
And as I keep think about like how weird it is now,
Right.
and man, getting weirder is going to be rough.
What did you say? If that's how it was for me, that'd be half the year shot with tax season.
Whoa.
Well, that's crazy.
So like, I mean, June after taxes is got to be great, right? That's got to be like. I always envision, Christy, and don't take this the wrong way. Like I always envision that at the end of tax season, or like when you guys are finally feeling some relief, that your office is a lot like the rats in the Muppets Christmas Carol when they're closing up shop for Christmas, and in Scrooge's bookshop, and everyone's like got like Hawaiian skirts on and a bunch of.
I can envision that. Where did you want to go with all of this?
I have no fucking
okay. Could be okay. So you obviously just celebrated a birthday.
Yes.
And then since your birthday and today, you also celebrated Father's Day.
Father's Day as well.
So there was that.
Mm-hmm.
How were those?
Oh, okay. Well, Bergman, August is prime summer month, and not wrong. Not wrong.
Yeah.
Here, August is when the kids go back to school, so like we think of summer differently. But anyway, so I consider myself now, after this past birthday, officially old.
You consider yourself officially old now?
Officially old because, and only because, in the movie Monty Python and the Holy Grail, there is a line where King Arthur is yelling at what he thinks is an old woman, but it is a man. And he says he's not old, he's 37.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, I've always used that as a benchmark because of that movie of 37. I'm not old.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm 38.
Now you're 38.
Pardon? That's what happens when you get old.
Yeah.
So now 38. I'm older than Dennis. So I'm old. And the birthday was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Blakely K made a ballin' ass cake for me. Oh my God. She made a Boston cream cake.
Damn.
Yeah, it was like you got vanilla cake,
mm-hmm.
and you got your Boston cream, and then you got another vanilla cake, and then you got like the chocolate.
Just all over it.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. It's unbelievable. So that was great. But for Father's Day, I said to myself, I'm a father.
You are?
Mm-hmm, of two.
Of two.
In fact. I got a weird tickle in my throat tonight, folks. Like,
yeah,
I'm going to be coughing, and I don't understand what's going on.
He's really getting up there. He can't.
Yeah. Where's my AARP? So I'm a father, and it's Father's Day, and my mother said my mom wants to do like the Father's Day and birthday all together one time type of thing. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, that's great. And she goes, I'm going to take you out to dinner. Where do you want to go? I'm like, I always struggle with this because, like, you don't want to say a place that's too expensive.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, that's, that's reasonable.
Like saying Dave and Buster's is kind of a dick move.
Okay.
Because you're really asking for, like, the meal and then plus.
And then, okay.
You know, so it's like, I didn't want to do that, you know? I didn't want to do something like that, but I didn't want something different, something unique, something I'd never done before. Mm-hmm. So I decided to do the K-Pot Korean barbecue place.
Okay.
This is one of them you cook your own situation,
yeah.
You know? And it's always intimidating, right? because if you've never been, you're confronted with all these choices, and it's the whole process is not explained well, like at all. Like there's no. I really feel like they should have a pamphlet, like an informational guide, as to how to everything's actually supposed to work.
Right.
Not the disinterested waitress who's been there all day, and this is like the 11th time giving her spiel, and she does not give a fuck anymore whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just kind of like, you could get a broth, or you could get the grill,
mm-hmm.
or you could get both.
Mm.
And we're like, well, then if both is an option, why would you ever not do both? And she's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
you got to pay more.
Both? It's like $5.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like,
yeah.
So we do the both. And so we're looking at the thing, and it's one of those deals where it's all you can eat. So you can order as much as you want.
Mm-hmm.
However, at the end of the meal, if there's some left on the table, you're going to be charged for the waste.
Yeah.
Essentially,
mm-hmm.
Which found out what the gimmick is for that. How to avoid paying.
Okay.
Stay tuned for the end, folks. This is your reason to stick around for this hot tip. But the way this place works is you choose all your shit on a tablet,
mm-hmm.
and then I think there's supposed to be like the drink robot.
Okay.
That's supposed to come and bring it out to you. But there was one robot, and it was up by the hostess stand, and it was doing the sleepy face. And it did not bring our drinks. It did not come to the table once. I think it was just a for show robot. I don't think it was really active currently. So the other thing it has is it has a sauce bar. Like you get up from your table, kind of like what a buffet would be, but it's a sauce bar.
Yeah.
To which plastered on the wall is recipes for different kinds of sauce combinations that you can do
mm-hmm.
to make different sauces. However, there's no ratio for anything. So it's like you put a little of the sesame, you put a little of the peanut, you put a little of the soy, a little salt, a little whatever the fuck. And then you got yourself some bang bang sauce, whatever. And I'm just like, but there's no tablespoons. There's no measuring devices. Like, what are we doing?
Can I tag in real quick? Because I just had a realization, and that is you are fucking old. Like, this whole thing just sounds like the rant of a man who has not been in a restaurant in over 15 years and is going, what do you mean there's a tablet? What do I have to hold? Do I need to bring my own tablet? How come there are no spoons? Where's the sauces?
I'm sure Dennis could do it. Sure, he'd be fine.
You're having an existential crisis.
But it was a fine time.
Yeah, I mean, that's great. It's just, but I can literally envision you just standing in the middle of this like buffet style place, staring at the wall, going, okay, you can mix that sauce with that sauce.
Uh-huh.
That sauce with that sauce.
This happened.
This sauce. And then you go, well, there are no spoons.
And then at the end of the day,
yeah,
I'm like, this is too difficult, and I'm just gonna go sit the fuck back down.
Brother, you gotta fight this. you gotta make sure that you start fighting this, or else it's gonna take you down. It's gonna get you quick.
Christy says, why do you need ratios for the sauce combos? Just mix them up to your own taste. It's supposed to be fun. Yeah, but what if I don't know?
Well, you
like,
hey,
what if I've never had this sauce before? How do I know how much?
You taste it.
But there's no little tasty spoons like at the ice cream parlor.
Use your finger, for Christ's sakes. God,
it's a buffet. that's completely
No,
unethical.
you put it in. No, you put the sauce in a little thing, and then you go, oh, what does this taste like? Blah. And then you go to another one, and you do the same thing. You go, those two tasted pretty good. I'm going to mix those together, and they need more of this other one. And taste it.
Do you know how big of an asshole you would look like if you're taking the little sauce bowl, ladling a little bit, dipping your finger and then doing that, and then putting it down, grabbing another bowl, like there's a line of people, just look at that. And that's the intimidating part too, is like, I'm under pressure. Okay.
Now, are you sure those people in line were in line for the thing that you were doing and not just standing around?
I mean, it was a sauce bar.
Well, I mean, okay, I'll roll with this.
And the thing is, like, I watched like an 8-year-old little girl go up and like confident as fuck, just start ladling shit into the thing, and I'm just like, she knows what she's doing. How come I don't know what I'm doing?
I don't know why.
Put a little bit of everything in bowls, bring them back to your table, and taste it. So, but there's no tray, Christy. So I've got like an armful of little bowls. There's like 16 sauces.
Are there?
There's like 16
There
sauces.
has to be sauce containers. There has to be sauce containers.
They're like little bowls.
Yes, that's the whole point. You're supposed to use those.
I can't carry 16 of them back to the goddamn table.
If it's a little tiny saucer that you get with a to-go, you put it all in one.
No, but then you're mixing the sauces. So
that's the whole point. You're supposed to mix them.
Well, no, but you have to taste them individually to know what they taste like, to know what fucking ratios to put in the goddamn big bowl.
Just squirt them in your goddamn mouth.
Sauce. This is too hard. I don't care. I don't care enough about the goddamn teriyaki. I don't give a shit about the fucking peanut sauce. I don't care. Fuck.
He's going to figure it out, folks. I promise. He's going to figure it out.
But the other part about this thing is so like you get your broth bowl to boil your noodles and the shit for the thing, but then there's the grill where you're going to grill your meats and your vegetables and all the things. Where the scam is, right, is that you have to cook it. Well, that's number one. But the other part of the scam is that this is what happened. This is what you have to look forward to, Christy. So, you got a few months.
I mean, at that point, you're kind of like, is it better to pay for the convenience or pay for the, do the experience?
Well, right. And so, like, but where they get you is that all this shit takes time to cook. Right?
Yeah.
And you're hungry.
Right.
Now.
Yeah.
And so while you're cooking the thing, you're like, man, I'm really hungry and this is the food that I have. I should order more so that when it gets here and this is done, I can start cooking the next round type of thing. But there's such it's the thing of where, like, when you go, it's the thing that TGI Fridays used to do with their endless apps that they used to have, is that they would bring you your first one and then you put in for the next one and they would take 20 fucking minutes to bring out the next goddamn thing so that your stomach will fill up with what you just ate.
Yeah.
And so, like, they're doing the same gimmick here.
Right.
Except you're doing it to yourself because you have to fucking cook the goddamn shit. So what they're hoping you do is over order so that you have to pay for the waste that's left because you have to eat the fucking...
Yeah.
And it was delicious. Like, I feel like this would have been a wonderful, like, double date night place. Where you like me and Blakely K would go, like, you and Christy or something, and we could sit down and we'd have like 5 hours to kill because that's how long it takes to fucking cook all this shit.
Korean barbecue is fucking great. And
it's wonderful.
Yes, like I have sat at a place with a buddy of mine for hours, just eating and drinking. Like, it's And also, like, I totally see what you mean too. And like, yeah, like it really is a situation of how do you pace it? Because if you order too much, then you're kind of stuck with that bill. But also, you got to get that rhythm of, okay, like halfway through cooking this. Once we start eating this, see how we feel, and then we'll get another round. And you got to time everything right. The thing with Korean barbecue, though, is I don't know that for any time that I've gone that there was a notable amount of food waste. You know what I mean? He probably wants to figure out the sauce.
Well, I feel like there should be like a flight, like it should have a sauce flight that you could just like pick up to try.
Sure,
all the sauces, you know.
Yeah, kind of like little containers that you can walk up to and put like a little bit in.
Well, no, it should be all assembled.
All assembled already.
Okay. You get to your table, you know, like how they used to bring out the bread in like Italian restaurants. Like, here's your sauce flight.
Just like a wire basket of sauces.
I mean, it's better than me after carrying the fucking thing. There's no goddamn tray up there, so
I feel like there was a tray.
There was absolutely not a tray. Not a tray whatsoever.
I'll take your word for it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go with that. But it was a fine place. You had a good time.
But it was a fine place. I would go back. Yeah. Maybe try the sauce next time.
And you feel like you kind of know the process a little bit now, so
a little bit. I am weirded out a little bit by the boiled meat. I think that like when you do your broth, like if you cook with the broth thing. You
you put the meat in there.
Yeah,
cook it up.
That's weird.
But
not a boiled meat guy.
Well, you don't have to eat the meat.
Like I never liked boiled hot dogs.
Well, yeah.
Gross and rubbery.
Sometimes that's what you got to do.
So, like, if I had to choose one, I'd just do the grill.
Okay.
Just saying.
Yeah.
That's the way I would go, personally.
Sure. I gotcha.
So, but that's what I did on Father's Day.
On Father's Day, yeah.
On Father's Day, yep. That's right. I was going to say something else, but now I fucking can't remember.
I mean...
What the fuck?
Was it birthday related? Because it sounds like you hit that pretty well. We're at the end of June. You just had your Father's Day celebration.
Oh, yes. This was what I was going to talk to you about.
Yeah.
So I had a moment.
Was this a senior moment?
But it wasn't for me.
Just thanks for catching that one. I appreciate it.
Right. I know. But
I'm over here trying to take shots and he's just like on with the story, I guess.
I don't have my medication, okay? So like you gotta
I know. It's been,
it's been a rough month.
American healthcare. It's great.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So it was in fact my birthday, right? And I got a card from my mother, which is wonderful, right? However, 2 years in a row, she has given me the same card. And it's one of those things where, like, I know she didn't know that she gave me the same card. So, you let it slide.
Okay.
But then she gave me a card this year, and I go, if it's 3 in a row, do I say something? Like, because at that point, I'm concerned, right? If I get the same exact birthday card 3 years in a row, and she doesn't remember giving me those birthday cards, that's warranted a conversation, right?
Unless she knows she's doing it.
Right. Well, I would have to ask at that point.
Right.
I'd have to
because I mean, is it like the same message inside? Like, is it just like the stock message? Is there a note?
So for not this year, but the 2 previous years, she had gotten me a Mario Kart themed card, and it's awesome. It's a great card, but it's the same card that I got 2 years in a row. So for this year, I'm like, if it's Mario Kart, I have to say something. Right? Yeah. I just have to. And so I get the card and I'm kind of like peeking. I'm like, and I open it up and I pull it out, and I'm just like, it's not Mario Kart. I'm like, all right, cool. She gave me a Mario Kart Father's Day card.
That's fucking great. That's so good.
And then I'm like, okay, she's ribbing me.
She's dude, because I thought what it was also going to be was like you bring it up, you're like, hey, like, not that it's a problem, but like you've given the same card like 3 years in a row,
Right.
and she just goes, yeah, I got a great deal on a pack of 50 of them.
It'd be great, yeah.
Yep, everybody's getting Mario Kart birthday cards from now on.
Mm-hmm.
I could do that being the case.
So
yeah,
I thought that was a funny anecdote.
Hard stop. Okay, now we're moving on. Great to know. Was there anything else you wanted to highlight?
Oh wow. I'm fine. Things are getting better. So listen, folks, I haven't been able to get my medication all month, and I just got it today, but it was too late to take it. So tomorrow, folks, and next week, I should be more normal, I guess.
More normal, I suppose. Anyway, we were talking a little bit last week about modern media, and the topic of video games came up.
That's right. People had a lot of opinion.
People had some things to say about you, sir.
They sure did.
They really did. And this is one of the most pedantic fucking just has nothing going on in their life, so they have to yell into a void, like bullshit comments I've been seeing lately. That's
so funny.
The term, as we've learned through our viewers,
thank you for all educating us.
Thank you for all educating us, by the way. Really appreciate it. The terms remake and remaster are not the same thing. One is a graphics update. The other is a complete overhaul of the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, it's the same fucking game. Like, it's the same game. Whether you call it a remake, whether you call it a remaster, it's the same game, okay? The Last of Us Part 1 remake looks great, plays great. It's the same game, okay? Mm-hmm. It's the same game. It's the same game that was remastered on the PS4. It's the same game that released on the PS3. It's the same game. It's the same game you get on the computer when you want to play it. It's the same game. Remakes, remasters, redos, HD expansions. Guys, it's the same game. Relax.
Also, there's a little thing also called being facetious. I know that Ocarina of Time was not released on the Game Boy Advance. I know that. I said that to be funny. And also, the other 7 times I bought the game wasn't enough. Right. Sorry.
Yeah. The amount of, because it's funny too, because I even brought that up to Christy, and she was like, do they not understand like what it means to be hyperbolic?
Right.
and like what it means to be, because like it does feel as though this game, and also many other Nintendo games, have been re-released on numerous platforms. Like, it's just the way it feels these days, because publishers and developers, they're just doing the same games over and over again. So yeah,
no one has no idea. No one's got no idea.
Yeah. So guys, just if we bother you, if something we say bothers you, you need to find a hobby. I'm sorry. Not sorry, actually.
Like me.
Like this guy right over here.
Yeah.
That guy right there. He's got a hobby. His hobby is this show.
That's it. That's all it is.
But like, anywho. But GTA 6, the game that feels like it's never going to release, and there could still be a chance. that it doesn't get released in November.
A chance.
Like
listen, no one's got their shit together, so there's a real good sporting chance this thing never fucking comes out.
I think it's at this point with the video game industry, I'm more surprised if a game releases on time.
Because that never happens.
Mm-hmm. And with GTA 6 and all that it has gone through, they've got, 5 months to finish up whatever they need to finish up. And you know damn well that there's going to be a day one patch.
Day one-ish, probably.
I feel like there's going to be a day one patch.
And the thing is, like, about... Does anyone care? Like, in this day and age?
Yeah.
Because, like the thing about GTA back in the day was it was edgy.
Yeah.
Because, like, the internet was still new.
Mm-hmm. And that wasn't the type of stuff you saw in video games, really.
Right. But now... It's like, are they gonna go like full Saw? Like, are they gonna go full fucking Reservoir Dogs? Gonna cut an ear off type of thing?
They've gone through all that already. I mean, shit.
Well, that's what I mean. But like, what do you do?
Okay, I see your point. I no longer feel like there's anything it can do to change the video game landscape. The only thing I could see it doing is continuing to feed their online environment. Because one of the reasons I've always felt like why they haven't released this game sooner, or planned to at least, I mean, they did, but, like going back to the beginning of development, was because GTA 5, I mean, we're 2 generations past when it initially released. Mm-hmm. But the GTA Online gimmick is what I guess is keeping a lot of people playing. So it's one of those situations of like, do we... it's kind of what I feel like Fallout is doing right now. Mm. Instead of going like, hey, let's start working on a really good game, they go, hey, like this online thing is really making us some good revenue. Let's hold off on making a full game to focus on this, make this a little bit better, work them with the microtransactions. And now, people are really clamoring for it. Let's do GTA 6. Uh-oh, we don't have the resources. Uh-oh, now people are striking because we're overworking them. Just so on and so forth. I think what the only thing it's probably going to have a boom on would be that online community element, because you're right. Like, what is there left to do in the world of GTA except for just play in a different city, a different type of character, that kind of thing? Like, there's nothing it's going to do to change the mold of how we see video games. It's not like it did back when GTA 3 came out.
No. I mean, I've got an idea. I just solved the problem. Oh. They may have to go back into development for another 10 years.
Okay.
To implement this, but I think copyright this motherfucking show right here. We haven't done that in a while. We're doing that now.
Yeah.
What they need to do is to make every decision a mini game.
What?
So, like, for instance, if you want to go carjack that car, you've got to do like the press the button combination in the right order mini game to actually be able to do it.
Do like a grapple system.
Right, but if you fail, it's kind of like rolling a nat 1.
Oh,
to where like something is going to happen,
right,
to where like you fucking lose a finger,
right,
or something.
Right. Yeah.
And like you don't get it back.
Right.
So like you now have to play the rest of the game
without
like
the finger.
Having consequences to these awful decisions that you have to make, and making it a mini game. And if you fail, that's the consequence. Now, if you succeed, you get to go on with the next part of the story.
Okay. See, the one thing. Oh, what do we got in here? They are revolutionizing the sale of physical. Yes. Okay. And this was the thing I was going to bring up. And we'll get to that in just one moment because I don't want to lose this thought. And I haven't played a GTA game steadily in years. I mean, I think the last one I really played through was San Andreas.
That's the one where you could tag the bridge, right?
What?
Like you could tag, do spray paint on the bridge?
Maybe? I can't remember. It's been a while. Because that was the last of the PS2 era. And then when it jumped to GTA 4, like I just did, like the mechanics of it, I just did not like. Because it started to kind of take that new trend of like how all the sports games are changing, you know, their button configurations, all the wrestling games are changing how, you know, the configurations and stuff, where everything seemed more like sluggish, kind of lumbering type movements. And there was always this like delay in trying to move around. And so like I bailed out on that. I played a little bit of GTA 5. It was like, what's the point? What am I doing? You know?
Yeah, Bergman in the chat here real quick. Heavy Rain for GTA. Yes, exactly, where you have to make the decisions in the mini games and stuff just like Heavy Rain, and there's consequences to it, just without the child killing.
Sure. That would be great. But yeah, no, I think having that aspect of, you know, if you're doing a certain thing within the game and then, like you know, a finger gets cut off, your player no longer has that finger. You know, granted, at the end of the day, like you could just die as a player or as a, you know, a character rather, and just come back. But I feel like there should be certain things where if it happens in a certain way, like that handicaps the rest of your gameplay.
Pretty soon it's going to be a deal. Once you die, you can't play the game anymore.
I mean, that's just a roguelite. Just start all the way over in the beginning.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so and as Bergman brought it up, revolutionizing the sale of a physical edition with no disc in the box. Now, listen, video games, they're expensive.
They are.
They, you know, in a way they always have been. But over the past number of years, we've seen where the price points have been going, and they are getting high. They're getting quite up there.
That's the thing is like, I'm trying to remember back in the day, right?
Right.
Because you used to go if you have the memory of going to the Toys R Us and pulling the coupon from the little slot and bringing it in, and then they came down the roller gimmick and, you know, on the side of the thing. Video games back then used to be like $40. Ish. Yeah. Somewhere like that.
You know, it's funny you mention that because I actually had a little bit of a prep that I was doing beforehand.
Oh.
Let's see if yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so
he prepped, folks.
Look at folks, I am here prepared. This is a prepper. This is a new producer on the scene, okay?
Look at you.
Because all right, so what about okay, like there we go. Grand Theft Auto will cost $80 and have a $100 Ultimate Edition with premium bonuses at launch. The price points here really don't seem that off. Like, this is what I would have expected. The past few years, video games have been bouncing around $60, $70, some in the $80 range. And obviously, they are always pushing these premium Ultimate Edition packages right out of the gate, you know, because you're going to get additional cosmetics, additional points, specific unlocks, access to DLC, basically quick access to all the things you probably would have gotten regardless, but you pay $20 more or whatever. So
actually, for the boy's birthday, just bought him the Lego Batman game, the new Lego
sick.
Batman game.
Okay.
It just came out, and because I believe I paid $70 for that game.
Mm-hmm.
He got the exclusive Dark Knight Returns Lego skin.
Yeah.
Does my son know the Dark Knight Returns? No.
Nope. But it's there.
But it's there,
But
and it's
there.
cool for me.
Exactly. Because you're the one buying it.
Mm-hmm.
So now the $80, I know a lot of people were kind of stressing about this. Here's the thing. Again, this is where the price points for video games were going. And it's GTA. They've had you wait all this time. It's going to be this big, jam-packed game. $80 is probably reasonable for what it is today.
Sure.
$100 for the premium edition. At that point, it's like, why not just get that? It's 20 extra
bucks.
Now,
$20.
Which it is. Now, the reason why I think that they've been doing all of this way is that there is actually no $80 value game. It's only the $100 game. Because,
what do you mean?
So, the only difference between these two packages is with the Ultimate Edition, you get all of these premium add-ons.
Okay.
The other thing is that the physical edition, quote unquote, has no disc. It is just a box or a game case with a download code inside.
But they're advertising it as a physical?
The physical copy is just the game case with a download code inside.
But that's not a physical game.
Well, it's a physical piece is what you're buying.
Right. But if I'm that fucking asshole,
right,
that like buys a game, throws the case away and puts a disc in like a CD case holder, to maximize room and storage and shit. What the fuck is this?
Physical copies of GTA 6 will just be a code in a box with no disc at launch. Redeemable codes would prevent the game from leaking early. Christy says $80 to not get the whole launch game is fucking insane. So, right out of the gate,
what are you paying for?
Exactly. Unless you really wanted the game case, there's no reason for you to buy the physical copy. And at that point, there's really no reason for you to go to the store to buy the code to come back home. You're just going to download it when it's available to download. And it's the same thing with like the pre-orders, because pre-orders kick off tomorrow. And why would you spend $80 to get the case when do you really want the case? Is the case that important to you?
But what are you pre-ordering?
You're just pre-ordering the game digitally.
But
there is no physical copy of the game. You can only access the game digitally, at least right now.
Is the game not done?
It absolutely is not done. Are you kidding me?
But okay, so when's it supposed to come out? November?
November. I forget the exact day.
So, but this is what I don't understand. If you're pre-ordering a thing that's not a thing,
right?
Why is there a pre-order? Just buy the fucking thing when it comes.
Game. And actually, Bergman makes a great point in chat in relation to the article here. It says redeemable codes would prevent the game from leaking early. It's really not about that. It's about resale and secondhand, and the fact that you don't own things you download to your cloud because servers can go away at any time. It's a gross move by Rockstar. Absolutely. Here is my take on it, my expert take. The game's not finished, number one. They don't want to do physical copies because that's extra production, that's extra investment, and then there's going to be the tariffs, or there's going to be some upcharge when they got to ship everything to the U.S. and all the other countries. Right. So they just simply don't want to deal with those. Also, the resell and secondhand is another thing that I'm sure a lot of video game developers and publishers want to cut out right now, is the option for their game to end up in a used game store and then be sold secondhand, because they no longer get a cut of that.
Right.
And this is something that publishers have been trying to do for many years now, which is sort of cut out the middleman as much as possible. So now,
Christy makes an excellent point.
And that's the other thing too. Christy says, you can't play the game without an internet connection. So if you want to download the game, you have to have internet access. And then I think in order to play online, you have to obviously subscribe to the PlayStation Network thing, the PlayStation Plus gimmick. And then I believe there's also a cost to play GTA online.
Oh, like a monthly fee?
Yeah, I think there is like a... I don't know how they do it. Like, there's something that I saw brought up as one of
What are you doing online? Like carjacking each other?
Yeah, it's like a big world kind of free roam type thing. Let's see.
What?
Plus. I don't know.
I am old.
You are old. Hang on, I got something pulled up right here. So GTA Plus, the premium membership for GTA Online players. You get to claim special online benefits, access a selection of Rockstar Games titles, and much more. I guess it is okay. So yeah, you can do like a membership subscription for the online game, but I think you only need to buy the online game in order to play it, or it's free. I don't know. Either way, they're making money. But yeah, no, like they want to cut out the middleman on this, because again, if you're not going to buy the case, why go to the store to get a code that you just have to download online anyways? So it's also going to hurt the stores.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of like, what the fuck? The thing with the $80 and the $100 difference, or difference in price, is with the Ultimate Edition or whatever, you have access to shops, certain I don't know if it's like cosmetics. Let's see. GTA 6's Ultimate Edition locks off exclusive missions and shops. So basically what this is saying is that there will be content in the game that you will not be able to access unless you pay for the Ultimate Edition, which, to be fair, could very well just be intended for like, hey, this is a DLC pack like you would get in any type of game. So you're just getting like some extra access to it. Like that could be that. But the idea of locking stuff off like this is kind of weird. Again, I can understand some cosmetics and things like that, but
just to have it in your game for eternity that you can't access because you didn't buy the Ultimate Edition at launch,
something like that,
is fucking wild.
Bergman says if you bought GTA 5 online was rolled in $20 independent of GTA 5. If you think that's happening with GTA 6, you're crazy because you're definitely getting billed twice. Oh yeah. But the interesting thing with this announcement is the fact that at least 2 game retailers are refusing to sell GTA 6 unless there's a disc. Which, again, why would you...
is it gonna matter? 'Cause, like,
Exactly.
you're just gonna buy the fucking thing not there anyway.
Exactly. Like, there's nothing else to get with it. So again, why would anybody drive out to a video game store
No.
when they just have to download it anyways? Who was it? It looks like a chain named Video Game Plus, North American chain that has been around for over 30 years, confirmed in a statement on X that despite GTA 6 being one of the biggest launches in entertainment history, it will maintain an existing ban on selling games that don't have a hard copy. Which, I mean, yeah, like it makes sense, you know?
Right?
So yeah, it's not the pricing structure that annoys me. It's
it's what you're getting.
It's what you're getting, because it is kind of like
it's very NFT.
Very NFT, and I know that this is the thing that, again, video game companies are going to, where you don't own the game by owning this code, by purchasing this code, by purchasing this disc. You now own a license to the game, and because you are simply licensing the game, we also have the right and the ability to take that game away at any point in time. Because if they want, they can just shut down servers.
Right. I mean, much like Google's doing right now with their home devices.
Oh, shit, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're starting to, some of their Google Homes and things, they are now making obsolete.
Discontinuing updates and everything, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, again, it's this mindset of we're taking away something that was not broken. And I maybe I'm naive, but I don't think taking that aspect away from the consumer nets them any more income.
Well, it's one of those things where it's kind of like the digital music thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it will for the first few people through the door.
Yeah.
And then once the system catches up, then nobody's making money.
Yeah.
So and then the physical media, the physical disc will become a novelty, like it is with the record and the CD and the, you know.
Right. But it's just so crazy to me because there are so many things that can go wrong with Rockstar only selling this as a digital version. Because let's go through the hypotheticals. You lose your PlayStation. Somebody steals it. Somebody breaks it. You go to get a replacement. Oh, it's too much money. You can't afford that right now. Oh, somebody hacked my PlayStation Network account and I lost all of my stuff. I lost all of my game keys. Now because I already redeemed the one I had, I can't get access to it anymore because now I'm locked out of my account. Somebody, somebody stole my system, but I could still have the game and get it for a new system, but now I'm shit out of luck because I no longer have X, Y, and Z. That is the risk we now face as consumers, as people who buy video games, buy movies. The amount of times I get hit up from different websites that say, hey, we are shutting down services to our movie locker system. You have to migrate everything over here before you lose it forever. Like every year the video code or the movie codes that I redeemed, all of those movies have been shoved around to like all these different cloud storage locker sites.
Oh yeah, I remember I used to borrow your account.
Yeah.
You saw the movie Her. It was weird.
Yeah, that was a point in my life where I had access to just like stacks of movie codes, so I'd always like take a couple from work.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense because I'm just like, Kevin has real weird taste.
What? Well, we couldn't use those, and they were just being thrown away. So like, it'd be like, well, we don't. This is paper. Somebody printed on it. Like, redeem. Get a free movie.
Totally.
All those movies, that's pretty much all I got. I did redeem some that I purchased. But yeah, like we're going to get to a point, if there isn't a trend that breaks this, we're going to get to a point where the future of media and content will become obsolete, and we will lose access to so many things. Like people are going to lose access to the games they buy. People are going to lose access to the movies they purchase digitally. Like, I would suggest, and granted, this isn't feasible for a lot of people.
Okay, here we go.
I would suggest I'll keep it nice and simple. Any platforms that you have purchased movies, TV shows, video games, music, all digitally, figure out a way to download and back all of that up, because it's going to go away someday. Christy in the chat, physical media forever. Fuck yeah. But I would recommend, take note of all of the places your digital content lives, all the stuff that you have purchased. Figure out if there's a way to download it, burn it to a disk, save it to a hard drive, copy it on VHS. You paid for that. You deserve to own it.
And write your congressman, too.
And write your congressman, too. But yeah, GTA 6 is also going to make a shitload of money, because people are going to buy it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the point I was going to bring up about, like, the video game prices, because, you know, we're getting close to the end. Like, I understand the sticker shock these days when it's like, oh, fuck, a video game is like $80 to $100. But, like, you go back in time, you know, and I mean, the prices were a bit all over the place growing up.
$65 for Batman Forever?
$65 for that dog-ass game.
$70 for WrestleMania, the arcade game? Go fuck yourself.
People, if anybody purchased Batman Forever for $64.99, you should have a right to sue a claim. Because that
I think we got a class action here.
Game was dog shit. Couple other ones. Back in the Super Nintendo days, you had Killer Instinct, almost $90.
Oh my god.
That's more than than just the base physical copy of GTA 6.
What is that? Is that Street Fighter?
You've got down here, you got Super Punch-Out for $80, Earthbound for $90, Donkey Kong Country $80, Donkey Kong Country 2 also $80.
I had both those games. Goddamn.
But like this is just kind of how things were and kind of how things had been.
Right? Oh, that Super Nintendo.
Fucking PlayStation.
Oh, wait.
Like it really was during like the PlayStation era where I feel everybody had a drop in pricing. And I know a lot of that has to do with like transferring things over to like CD kind of.
Oh yeah, the disc made everything a little more affordable, you know?
Yeah. So I feel like this is when we started to see like the $40, $50 games on a regular basis.
Claim filed for bankruptcy in 2004.
It's because they had to give everybody that Batman Forever money.
Right?
But yeah, so like when people see the sticker shocks today, I'm like, but like you haven't been here very long then.
You haven't lived.
Yeah.
You've lived your life.
So like $80, and unfortunately that's going to be the direction the industry goes here soon, is it's going to cost this much. But the good thing for me is, like we've established last week, there still is not a video game coming out that I am excited for.
Okay.
And that makes me feel bad. I do feel bad about that, because I'm like, I don't have anything I really want to play.
But at the end of the day, like, you put in front of me like GTA 6. GTA 6. Or Donkey Kong Country 2. I'm going Donkey Kong Country 2.
Yeah.
Like, that game fucking rules.
It's fun. Yeah. It's okay.
It's a good time.
It's a good time. So
maybe I'll do that for a hobby.
Maybe play a video game.
Well,
you're home alone.
I do.
But like, this is a time when like you should be able to like get into like all.
Oh, should I be setting traps?
No, I'm not. I'm saying that like this is your time to be like I'm gonna get into all sorts of stuff while nobody's here.
Maybe I'll play Fallout.
Play Fallout. Oh yeah, you could because that's a good game. Even if you want to just drop into and just wander.
That's true.
Just do a game where you just wander about.
I'm just gonna load it up and listen to the soundtrack.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Just listen to the radio.
The radio the radio in New Vegas got real fucking old, really fucking fast.
Oh yeah, that's it. It needed to do a few more tracks on that.
Real fucking old, real fucking fast. So I usually kept that shit turned off. But yeah, go play yourself a Fallout 4 and just wander the wasteland.
There we go.
You know,
feel better about me.
Yeah, feel better about you. And y'all feel better about yourselves by hitting the subscribe button and ringing the notification bell.
Ding ding.
Because we do this show each and every Wednesday night, as long as we can. Subscribe.
Next one's July 1st, man.
July. Fuck. That's the 4th of July episode. You got 4th of July?
4th of I think I'm working.
Okay.
Because like that's American.
Yeah, you would have to. I think.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday.
I don't have a life anymore, folks. Like I just work and I do the show, and then I go back to work and then I do the show.
Well, take some time for yourself. You're home alone. Enjoy it. I will. Go do things that you would normally do when you're alone.
Ooh, I'll light some candles.
Make it a little bit sensual. Okay, that's time to go.
There we go. So for this week, I've been Jason X.
I'm Kevin Graham.
And this has been your show.
Peace.